the death of a murderous assassin, drama performances, and advice to the 6th and 7th grade?
All this and more on this week's episode of the Grizzly News.
Today is Wednesday, April 26, 2017.
Today in 1865, Abraham Lincoln's assassin, John Wilkes Booth, died at the age 26 due to a gunshot wound. And for you baseball fans, in 1941, the first organ was played at a Major League Baseball game at Wrigley Field, home of the defending World Series champs, the Chicago Cubs.
This weekend, the 8th grade band and chorus are heading to the Loveland Middle School in Kings Island for a competition. More on that as we go to Gavin with sports and extracurricular.
Annie was an amazing performance. The drama department did a great job. Here's some footage we got from the play.
Why any kid would want to be an orphan? I'll never know. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Stand treated, we get tricked. Standing consent, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got the folks to speak of so. It's a hard knock road we hope. Hot blankets, settle anti-galleys, settle. It's a hard knock life. The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I know beyond tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Boys soccer is 8, 2, and 1. They placed first for the first time in school history. 8th grade band is going to Kings Island this Saturday. Good luck, guys. Yesterday, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade bands had a concert. It was great as always. The spaghetti dinner had a great turnout. They made more than $1,200, and they will be going to Berea on Friday. That's it for sports and extracurricular this week. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Gavin. Great job to all those performers and tech crew who helped make Annie happen.
Speaking of Annie, we have heard of some great movies coming out. Emily will have more on that.
Here's Emily with this week's entertainment news.
Thank you, Mary. Today's book review is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. It is about Emily, not me. Anyways, Emily, who's very unsocial, doesn't do boys and didn't do anything crazy. Then Sloane comes in. Sloane is very social and the best of best friends. But right before To Be Epic Summer, Sloane disappears, leaving no trace but a list of 13 items, 13 peculiar items. Apple picking at night? Okay, why not? Dance until dawn? Can do. Sleeping under the stars? Sounds fun. Steal something? Wait, what? But she has new friends to help her. Frank Collins and Dawn do everything with Emily until one event endangers everything Emily finally gained. Emily isn't one for adventure, and as she's falling into a whole summer full of excitement, emotion, role-breaking, and defeat. The movie for this week is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord, Rocket, and Baby Groot come back to save the universe once more. This movie continues the adventure, also trying to find Peter Quill's true parentage. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, Emily, that book sounds amazing. I'm actually reading it now.
I, for one, can't wait to see the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
The 8th graders are coming up on their final days at SCMS, and we thought 6th and 7th graders could benefit from their experience.
Kellen caught up with some of them to get their advice for students going into 7th and 8th grade.
One piece of advice that I would want for me to know when I was in your shoes is, do your homework. At the high school, it's only worth a quarter of your grade, and tests would be like worth the other 3/4. And if you do your homework and study for your tests, you'll be good to go.
My advice to 6th and 7th graders would be responsible and make sure you know your grades and keep your work done and keep turning it in. And don't just forget about it.
My advice for future 8th graders is to definitely study for tests, because tests are 75% of your grade. And yeah.
Some advice I can give some of the 6th graders and 7th graders at Spencer County Middle School is to stay focused and stay motivated and get with the teachers. Ask them how your grades are, or go home and do it yourself. Make sure your grades are maintained, and if you're playing athletics, make sure your grades are maintained, and just keep up effort.
Our advice for 6th and 7th graders is make sure you turn in your homework on time. Get your AR points done, because if not, you're going to have bad grades. And yeah.
That was some great advice. I hope you guys can take something from that.
Yes. Good luck in the years coming to all of you 6th and 7th graders.
That's all we have for this week's episode.
Have a good week. See ya.